that lead now as he will pull out to a car link down the back straightaway. And here comes Peeler. Blake Peeler got that high side working.
Smooth Chad Clancy all by himself up front. Don't look back, though. You've got company. 34X, Maysville Mauler, Mick Ross in the number 2 spot. 20X of Carson Masoner up on the high line. The 292 of Blake Peeler filling his oats up on that high line as he's going to set his sights on the 20X of Carson Masoner. Everybody, though, trying to run down a very fast car number 21X of Smooth Chad Clancy.
Yeah, looks like Peeler to me, Alan. He ate his Wheaties today because he's got that car up front. He is manhandling that shocker chassis. Here he comes, race fans. He will take over that 3rd spot. Here comes Masoner back on the inside as they're side by side, wheel to wheel. Don't count out Peeler. He is up to 3rd, making that high line work.
Peeler's got the high side connection working as the 21X and the 34X. Both Clancy and Ross using the low line as the 292. Blake Peeler up on that high side, making it work to perfection. If he doesn't run out of laps, he may be there at the end. It's Clancy, Ross, and now Peeler throws his name into the mix, coming off the high shelf off of turn number 2.
Now it's Clancy's turn. He will close the door on that 34X. Here comes Mick Ross, backslide jump. Ross takes over that lead.
The crossover, not to be done. Clancy had it at the line by less than a bumper. Here comes Ross back to the inside, though. So you cross him over, he's going to cross you over in 1 and 2. Ross, Clancy, and you throw the 292 of Blake Peeler up on the high side off of 4 at the line. It's going to be the 21X of Smooth Chad Clancy, 34X, the Maysville Mauler, Mick Ross right in the middle of the track. Don't count out that 292 of Blake Peeler. Peeler with a run down the back straightaway. He's going to throw it up on the high side. Clancy right in the middle of the turn. Ross down to the inside at the line. It's going to be Clancy, Ross, Peeler, and the 20X of Carson Masoner with the 65X of Thomas Roberts rounding out your top 5. Everybody chasing that 21X of Smooth Chad Clancy.
Here he comes.
Peeler using that high line. It's the 292 of Blake Peeler up on the high side. Smooth Chad Clancy right in the middle of the track. White flag comes out. Peeler going to help Smooth down the middle of the straightaway into turns number 1 and 2. Peeler on the high side. Clancy right in the middle. Pops, take us home.
It ain't over yet. Here comes Peeler up top. Clancy's got that car on the low side. They're going to be side by side as they come to the line. Who's it going to be? Peeler high. Blake Peeler. 292. 292 of Blake Peeler, your feature winner. What a race, fans. Let's give them all a big round of applause. Wow. You can't beat that anywhere in the country. I tell you one thing, I want to jump through the window. You will never see racing like that anywhere else. How do you say it, guys? Clean, hard to the core racing. It don't get any better than that. Race fans, raise the roof for him. He earned it. Blake Peeler, send it down to Allen.
Wagner Racing on the hood, Prime Racing Products, KS Engineering, Shaw Excavating and Grading, Shocker Chassis, RH2. All sponsors on a very fast car, number 292. As the steering wheel's off, climbing out of the car. Give him a round of applause. It's Blake Peeler. Blake, congratulations on your feature win. Crawling out of the car, sweating, getting a hug. You earned that one, buddy. You had your hands full. What an outstanding race. How did you know that high side was going to work?
I did not.
You did not? What made you throw it up there? You just had to find real estate somewhere?
Well, it didn't work out real well for us in the heat race. And I noticed that the cushion got moved up quite a bit closer to the wall, so we might be able to miss the holes. And it kept working. We kept staying there with them, and they were throwing up dirt on the bottom. And, hell, I don't want to follow that. I seen the white flag come out, and I couldn't tell which one of them orange atrocities was there. And I didn't know who got it at the line. I just know the white was out. We got to throw it in until we see Jesus.
There you go. Tell me about some of these sponsors that make this possible for you, buddy.
My biggest sponsor, my beautiful wife, Nellie. My father, James Peeler, Shocker Chassis, Wagner Racing, Shaw Excavating, KS Engineering, Prime Racing Products, RH2A, Ace Tow and Recovery, and everybody that thrashes to work on this thing while I'm working on their stuff.
All right, let's give him another big round of applause in one of the best races I've seen your feature winner, car number 292 of Blake Peeler. Not the way he wanted to start, but the lights are still out. Green flag in the air. Nice job by the front row, the 12T of Tyler Drucke and the 1R of Matt Richards. Richards up the high side of the track. Good momentum going on the back straightaway. Richards, Drucke, and keep an eye on that car number 48 of Jake Martins. Martins down to the inside in that red 48 car all the way up to the number 3 spot.
Richards got that car out front. That Husker car wash. Richards' machine up on the high side. Drucke all the way up to the wall that time. Here comes Martins. We got racing from start to finish all the way through this field of Race Saver sprint cars.
Richards at the point. The man on the move is that car number 48 from Oklahoma. It's Jake Martins. Martins with a slide job over the 12T of Drucke. Drucke trying to cross him back over down the back straightaway. Richards, Drucke, and Martins, your top 3 as they come off turn number 4. Slide job by Martins. Drucke crossing him over at the flag stand. As we say, green flag racing. Richards way up the track. Drucke going to follow suit. And the 48 of Jake Martins riding the inside line up to the number 4 spot. That car number 17X of Cade Hagan. Hagan the first time behind the wheel of the 305. He's doing a great job in that number 4 spot as a little bit cross-threaded the 4L of Mike Hausman. Hausman started shotgun on the field. He's cracking into the top 5, wanting more as he goes up on the high side of the 17X of Cade Hagan. Meanwhile, back up front, right in front of the leaders, goes around car number 11 of Rick Rogers. Rogers keeps his foot in it, put it through the spin cycle. We stay green flag racing. Lap traffic coming into play. Richards, no problem. As the 1R of Matt Richards, your leader, into turns number 1 and 2.
Throw a little washing powders in there. That 11 would have washed him clean as he done that spin cycle. But up front, I'll tell you what, Matt Richards, he wants to enter his name in the Lake Road Warehouse winner's circle because his son and his wife already has. Matt Richards out of Lincoln, Nebraska, getting it done.
Matt Richards with the lead. Tyler Drucke in the 12T right there in the number 2 spot. Third place is still that car number 48 of Jake Martins. Wonder if Martins is laying in wait or if he's throwing everything he has at it. Go back about a half a lap back, and you have the 4th place car, the 17X of Cade Hagan. Hagan still holding tough in the number 4 spot. Right behind him in that 5 spot is the 4L of Mike Hausman. Hausman now rounding out your top 5, but everybody's still chasing that car number 1R out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Richards Machine Shop on the side. Husker Car Wash as he goes down the back straightaway, slinging it sideways into 3 and 4. Your leader, the 1R of Matt Richards.
Let's show you how fast and how things can change, race fans. We're halfway through this feature. Cross flags are halfway. The 48 looked like he was invincible. Martins during the heat race, but now he is stuck back in that 3rd position with Matt Richards leading the way in that car number 1R.
Richards kind of changing up his line a little bit in the opening stages. He was all top shelf, as now he's throwing it in low and letting it drift out high. 1R, Matt Richards, your leader, as the 12th Tyler Drucke cutting into that lead ever so slightly. Drucke running the top shelf, cutting the corner off of 3 and 4 as lap traffic coming into play. 2 lap cars right in front of the 1R. Make that 1 lap car now right in front of the 1R of Matt Richards. A lap car separating your top 2 drivers out there on the track.
And this is exactly how Drucke won the feature a week ago. He was able to deal with lap traffic to perfection. Matt Richards still, though, has that car out front. Drucke now caught up behind the 2 lap cars. That's going to allow Richards to slip back out to a comfortable lead.
It's Richards with the lead. Drucke now dealing with lap traffic as it's Richards, Drucke, the 48 of Jake Martins. And now cracking into the top 4 is that car number 4L of Mike Hausman. So now in 5th is that car number 17X of Cade Hagan. Hagan now rounding out your top 5 as the leader, just now 1 spot behind your 5th place competitor in the 17X of Hagan. The only car in between them, the 80X of CJ Hausman. Hausman trying to stay on the lead lap.
You know that Richards knows that he can't let up because Drucke's back there. Also Martins, who Martins is dealing with lap traffic as good as any of them as they are side by side. Martins now trying to close in on Drucke as he does. Matt Richards loving what he sees as he has got that 1R out front pulling away.
Richards with the lead, got about a straightaway lead now over the 12D of Tyler Drucke. Drucke with clear real estate in front of him. Meanwhile, the leader, the 1R of Matt Richards, 2 lap cars right in front of him, the 80X of CJ Hausman and the 17X of Cade Hagan. That is 5th and 6th spot battling on the track with the leaders now slide job and splitting the difference in between the 2 lap cars. Big puff of smoke out of the 17X of Cade Hagan. Hagan now right in the middle of the corners in front of the leader. It's the leader of 1R Matt Richards, 12T Tyler Drucke, and the 48 of Jake Martins rounding out your top three. Coming by the flag stand this time, one more time around for your race leader. It's the 1R Matt Richards. If the 12T Tyler Drucke has anything to offer, he's got to go now. Down the back straightaway, Richards still with the lead. Drucke and Martins in 2 and 3. Off of turn number 4, picking up the checkered flag, your feature winner, car number 1R of Matt Richards. Second place goes to car number 12T of Tyler Drucke. Third place to the 48 of Jake Martins. Fourth place will belong to car number 4L of Mike Hausman, and I believe rounding out your top 5 will be the 17X of Cade Hagan. So the 1R Matt Richards gets to add his name to the list of winning families here at US 36 Raceway. Cade won last year as well.
Race fans, here he is out of the race car. Give him a big round of applause. He climbs up on it. Matt Richards. He's going to get hurt, sure to whirl. Matt, we can no longer pick on you about being the only member of the family that hadn't won a feature here. As he gets the Hans device off, race fans, I want to shake his hand because he led every lap with the big guns behind him. Congratulations on a hard-fought victory. Winner here tonight.
Yeah, thanks for that white flag. And I figured with lap traffic there, I was kind of struggling getting around them. And I thought once Tyler jumped on the start there and had a little bit of a lead on the front straightaway, I figured he'd be gone. But we got a new car, and we hit it pretty good tonight, so we're still learning. This is only like our third night. So.
Well, I think the climb about got you there up on top. I'll tell you one thing. Great job out there behind the wheel. Tell us about your great sponsors.
I got Husker Car Wash. They help out a lot. J&K Trucking out of Colorado. Got Richards Machine Power Plant. We probably, our sprint car program, we got the highest horsepower right now. That's about it right now.
I'll tell you one thing, Tyler Drucke right there, and Martin, you know Martin's out of Oklahoma. He's always fast anywhere he goes, but you held off the big guns tonight. Had a good lead. Race fans, let's hear it one more time. Matt Richards in victory lane.
Thanks a lot.
And again, I don't get to pick on you anymore about your wife and son winning. Race fans, Judy Staley Photography taking the pictures. Be sure and get them pictures. I'm going to head back up top. I'm old. It could take me a while.
Looking at green flag racing. It's go time down the front straightaway. A great start by the front row. 35 years of racing out front. Richard Spriggs, the wily old veteran, leading the way through turns number 1 and 2. Look at Shadron Turner. Turner sticks one wheel on the grass, makes it work all the way up to the number 2 spot. He's dragging the 69 of Corey Ray right behind him. New leader at the line, 17T of Turner. Spriggs in second. Ray now rounding out your top 3.
Look at Spriggs maneuver this track to perfection as he will settle into that 3rd spot. Here comes Clancy. How about Overding? Always a good shoe at US 36, but up front, can he make it 2 in a row here at US 36 Raceway? Here comes Ray. Turner and Ray battling for the front.
Shadron Turner with the lead down to the inside of turns number 1 and 2. The 69 in reflection of perfection. Corey Ray throws it up on the high side, makes it work. So 2 very different lines. Turner on the inside. Ray now going to come downstairs, kind of cut the corner off of 4. It's Turner, Ray, Clancy, Spriggs, and Oberding now rounding out your top 5. Outside of that, it's the 7 of Bailey, 55D of Dotson, the 1 of Wilson, and the 48X of Mason rounding out your field. Everybody chasing last week's feature winner, 54th Street Bar and Grill and Bar on the side, 17T of Shadron Turner.
Corey Ray said, I knew that 17T would be fast, but he's going to have to be somebody to be reckoned with. Shadron Turner taking up right where he left off in the B-modified class, moving up to the A's. He has got that car out front. front, but we're going to have a battle as Corey Ray starting to reel him in.
Turner at the point, Ray in second, Clancy still in third, up to fourth place. New fourth place contender, it's the 75 of Kyle Oberding. Oberding moving into the fourth spot. That's going to move the 81 of Richard Spriggs back to fifth. But hold on, there's the 7 of Shane Bailey. Princess going to throw it down to the inside of the 81 of Spriggs. Spriggs right in the middle of the track. He's going to maintain momentum. He's right there rounding out your top 5.
Little bit of jumping as he hit the edge of the infield down there, but to gather it back up, the 81 of Spriggs, that veteran can still drive a race car. Spriggs looking good in car number 81. Also looking good is that 17, Tia Turner. Here goes Ray back to the top side as it come off turn number 2.
A great slide job coming off turn number 4 for that 7 of Shane Bailey right in front of the 81 of Richard Spriggs. Spriggs going to fall back to the 6th spot. He's got company, the 55D. Godfather Michael Dodson right there in the mix as well, trying to crack into the top 6, as right behind him the 1W of Todd Wilson and the 48X of Jim Masoner Jr. Jr. looking like he may be the victim of lap traffic. 17T of Shadron Turner now within striking distance of your last place competitor, the 48X of Jim Masoner Jr.
Todd-O-Matic starting to make his presence felt. Todd Wilson in that car number 1, but up front everybody's chasing Turner, and here comes Ray. Turner and Ray about 2-3 car lengths staying between those guys, but I can't help but feel Ray may have something for him in the end.
Cross flags mean halfway through the feature with the 17T. Shadron Turner still showing the way. Turner, Ray, and Clancy still your top 3 with Oberding in 4th, and the 7 of Shane Bailey rounding out your top 5. Battle for the lead is shaping up as the 69N of Corey Ray taking it top shelf. 17T of Shadron Turner goes down to the bottom shelf, and lap traffic right in front of him with the 48X of Jim Masoner Jr. Masoner Jr. going a lap down to the 17T of Shadron Turner's. We're drag racing down the front straightaway. A little bit of contact with the lap traffic of the 48X of Jim Masoner Jr. as the 69N of Corey Ray down to the inside. Both the top 2 get around the lap car.
Corey Ray doing everything he can, but Turner, how do you say it? He can sit on a wood stove and sweat ice cubes. He's a cool under pressure. He has got that car out front, and it is working for him tonight. Can he make it 2 in a row? Ray back up the racetrack searching for speed anywhere he can find it here on the fast high bank 3/8 mile of dirt.
It's the 17T. Shadron Turner still with the lead back behind him. That car number 69N of Corey Ray. He's searching high, searching low, searching in the middle of the track, trying to find the best possible way to catch the 17T of Shadron Turner. Meanwhile, up front, Turner hanging down to the inside of turns number 3 and 4. Ray now cutting into the lead. It's going to be a battle as we go through turns number 1 and 2. 17D of Shadron Turner getting through 1 and 2 better. 69N of Corey Ray getting through 3 and 4. Lap traffic right in front of the 69N of Corey Ray.
5 laps to go, race fans, 5 to go as they went by that time. As again, dealing with lap traffic, that allowed Corey Ray to get right on the back deck lid again, as Richard Spriggs will be the next one to fall to the 17T car and the 69 of Corey Ray.
As 55D of Michael Dawson cross-threaded coming off the turn number 4 right in front of the leaders. He's going to go to the inside of the 17T of Shadron Turner.
Here comes Ray.
Here comes Corey Ray, reflection of perfection. Corey Ray going to throw it up on the high side. Richard Spriggs, the lap car right in front of him. Now Ray going to dive down to the inside.
We got a race.
It's a race shaping up. 17T of Shadron Turner with the lead. 69 in. Corey Ray losing a little bit of momentum coming out of turn number 2. Turner still with the lead into 3 and 4.
White flag in the air. One more time around as he comes by this time. Chad Burns is going to show him that white flag as the checkered is the next one he wants to see. Here comes Ray. One last-ditch effort on the high side as we go down the back straightaway. Third place will be that 21C of Chad Clancy. Here we come, race fans. Your feature winner, second week in a row, the 17T of Shadron Turner. Second place, 69N of Corey Ray. Third place, 21C, I think, of Chad Clancy, then the 75 of Kyle Oberding. Then the 7 of Shane Bailey. And the 81 of Richard Spriggs. We have got the Powderpuffs to go, race fans, as Shadron Turner going to make that hard right-hand turn. Allen.
Pulling into Lake Road Warehouse victory lane for the second week in a row. Milliken's Lawn and Landscape, 54th Street Grill and Bar, Single Source, Falling Star Ranch, Bowler Motorsports, and St. Joe Auto Fabric Upholstery, all sponsors on a very fast car, number 17T, your feature winner 2 weeks in a row here at US 36 Raceway for the IMCA Modifieds. As the helmet comes off, steering wheel off, let's give him a big round of applause as he gets ready to climb from inside the car. Your feature winner, IMCA Modifieds, the 17T of Shadron Turner. Nice job out there, Shadron. It looked like you had your hands full. Corey Ray was not going away, but you got to walk me through turns number 1 and 2 at the drop of that green flag. I don't think you were waiting for anything, buddy.
Yeah, the old 08 Hughes, it just keeps on rolling, so it was real good tonight, and real happy to get 2 in a row.
It's very impressive, especially in the ranks of the IMCA modified class. Corey Ray was right there every step of the way. Did you know he was there, or how were you kind of playing it?
I thought I heard him a few times, but I didn't know for sure. I just wanted to stay smooth, and I'm glad little Charles is here to be in the picture with me, so that's cool.
All right, tell me about some of the sponsors that make this possible for you, and make sure you thank your dad over there, too.
54th Street, Milliken's Lawn and Landscaping, Bowler Motorsports, Single Source Paint Shop, Falling Star Ranch, and Dad's business, St. Joe Auto Fabric, and couldn't do it without all of them.
All right, let's give him another big round of applause. Feature winner for the IMCA Modifieds, car number 17T, Shadron Turner. Hey, Shadron, you want to do an impersonation real quick?
Come on, Charles, let's get in the picture.
All right, back up to you, Pops. Cruz feeling a little racy down the front straightaway.
She found the gas pedal.
It's Beth Bowler, Tracy Cruz, the 17R of Angie
Here
Fuller.
comes Cruz. She's going to take her on the inside. We're side by side as we go into turn number 3. As we come off turn number 4, they're door to door. Are they going to do any door banging down the front straightaway?
Beth
Who's it gonna
up on
be?
the high side.
Bowler.
Beth Bowler at the line. It's Beth in the 47X and the 21X of Tracy Cruz. Angie Fuller in the 17R coming up to the front. She's running in the number 3 spot. Keep an eye, though, on this car number 87
Coming in a
of
hurry.
Emily Turner. Emily Turner found the go pedal. She's coming to the front. Sideways coming off turn number 4 as the 17R of Angie Fuller.
Nice move by
cross-threaded.
Emily.
Emily Turner able to woe the car down the front straightaway to avoid the contact between her and the 17R of Angie Fuller. We're staying green flag
Who's
racing.
leading?
The 21X of Tracy Cruz with Beth Bowler in the number 2 spot. The 17R of Angie Fuller is 4th. And the 87 of Emily Turner in the 87 up on the high side of the 17R of Angie Fuller. Turner going to take over the number 3 spot away from the 17R. The 29 of Tiffany Clancy Barnes is a lap car.
So Tracy Cruz, she is taking no prisoners as she is getting out front, pulling away. She has almost a half a lap advantage now.
Tracy Cruz cruising into turns number 1 and 2. Second place is the 47X of Beth Bowler. Might not want to look back, though. That car number 87 of Emily Turner. Turner is coming to the front in a hurry, trying to repeat what she did last year where she picked up the feature win in the Powderpuff race.
Tracy Cruz, she is getting that car working. Great job by her behind the wheel.
It's Tracy Cruz. Now the 87 of Emily Turner gets around the 47X of Beth Bowler. Bowler now also being passed by the 17R of Angie Fuller. Fuller up on the high side, but all by herself out front with clear real estate in front of her. It's the 21X of Tracy Cruz.
Just received the white flag be coming up here shortly as they go down the back straightaway. Does Emily Turner have enough time to run her down a half a lap lead? I just don't see it happening, barring any problems for car number 21X.
White flag comes out one more time around. Pops, you want to take this one on the on-track interview for
No.
me? Please.
Yeah, I'll do it.
It's the 21X of Tracy Cruz cruising down the back straightaway into turns number 3 and 4. Nothing back behind her. Checker flag coming out. Your feature winner for the Powderpuff, 21X of Tracy Cruz. Second place going to go to the 87 of Emily Turner. Third place still in contention. I believe it's going to be the 17R of Angie Fuller, followed by the 47 of Beth Buller. The 17H of Tiffany Herring, and the 29 of Tiffany Clancy Barnes, followed by the 20X of Julian Antle.
To the winner's circle here, Lake Road Warehouse, Victory Lane. She got that car out front. She never looked back. Going by the basher, passed her down the front straightaway and picked up the win here tonight. Look, Chad's got a big smile on his face. Here she is, race fans. Give her a big round of applause. Victory here tonight. Go around the front of the car where everybody can see you. No pressure or anything. Yeah, comb your hair, lipstick, and everything. I told everybody we was putting rear view mirrors in so you could do all that, before you got out of the car. Congratulations. First time ever on the racetrack in a race car like that. Nice job behind the wheel.
Thank you. I think I need one.
I tell you what, may need a drink after that. Yeah. I tell you what, great job out there behind the wheel of the race car. And, you had to win tonight so you could rub it in on Chad.
That's true.
You do what you got to do. I tell you, this is fun here at US 36 Raceway. We thank you so much for being a part of it.
Thank you for everyone for staying to watch.
Race fans, give her another big round of applause as she celebrates in Lake Road Warehouse Winner's Circle here tonight.
Haynes on the high side, Carball and Hoover in the second row looking for green flag coming off 4.
Misty Haynes with the jump.
Great start by the 9H of Misty Haynes. Jessica Richards right there in the number 2 spot. Here comes Audrey Carball down to the inside. The 7 of Taylor Hoover right there on the outside.
Look at AC the freeze.
Hoover with a great run going down the back straightaway. It's the 9H of Misty Haynes, the 7 of Taylor Hoover, the 1R of Jessica Richards, 308 of Andrea Nelson, the 92 of Audrey Carball, 69er of Tiffany Cadwalder, and look at Gina Baumley in the 46 going down to the inside. Thinks twice about it, going exiting on turn number 2.
They're going to split the 92 of Audrey as we got a race for the lead. That car number 9H out front, but here comes car number 7.
Misty Haynes in the 9H, Taylor Hoover in the 7. Hoover with a good run down to the inside of the 9H of Misty Haynes going into turns number 3 and 4. Hoover on the inside, Haynes on the high side. Hoover's going to have it coming out of 4.
Hoover with a good run. That young lady can wheel a race car. She has got it working here tonight. Or is that Shane Bailey with a wig?
I was going to say Shane Bailey might not want to look because he might be out of a ride next year.
Yeah, Timberline going to replace him.
The 7 of Taylor Hoover has it hooked up as, hard contact into the outside wall. Car number 92 of Audrey Carball, heavy contact, keeps going down the back straightaway, though, as Andrea Nelson cross-threaded coming out of turn number 4. Contact between her and the 69er of Tiffany Cadwalder. She's still going, facing the wrong way in a one-way. Andrea Nelson pulling it down to the infield as the yellow flag comes out onto the racing surface.
Gina Baumley got it. That may have helped her because she was headed straight toward that wall. That kind of straightened her back up, so that may have been a good thing when that happened. And he is gone, ain't he? Heard Brandon Hoover.
That's not Taylor?
Who is it?
So we don't know who's in car number 7.
Mystery. I think we're going to find out in Victory Lane, though, as Misty gets a little crossways. As look at Jessica Richards. She's starting to make her way to the front.
We may have an issue. Well, you'll see when you go down. You may take it.
Again, car number 7 looking very racy. I think Bailey may be out of a job after this. We'll talk to Michael Dawson. We may want to put some of whoever's driving the 7 in that car.
Problems with the 308 of Andrea Nelson. She's going to bring that car back out onto the racing surface, staying green flag racing.
We'll take it.
Pretty fast.
We trying to figure out who the 7 is here. We're going to find out in Victory Lane, I feel sure. But mighty racing, whoever it is, we will see what happens. Yeah, we think that's Hope Johnson.
I'm not saying they tried to pull a quick one over on us.
We'll see.
I'm just saying they may have been behind the wheel a time or two before.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say your race leader is actually the 9H of Misty Haynes.
No, we got to go with the 7 till it's over. So we'll see what happens. You going down?
Yeah.
As the checkered flag comes out, car number 7, unknown driver, is in Victory Lane. 9H of Misty Haynes will come home in that second position as we're going to pull them both up here in Victory Lane.
So your mechanic winner is going to be the 7 of Holt Johnson. Your Powderpuff.
Well, Misty Haynes will be your winner of the Powderpuff.
In the non-fender class, the 9H of Misty Haynes is your Powderpuff non-fender winner.
Correct. If that is Holt Johnson, we'll see when it gets out. I'm sure it is.
Yep, I think someone got confused, thought the mechanics race was running now.
Well, Holt is always confused if you know him, you know. That is Holt Johnson. You're in the wrong race, buddy. This is the Powderpuff. You're in the wrong race. This is the Powderpuff. You need to go line up for the mechanics race. Well, Princess set you up, buddy. Where's the wig? Yeah, you beat a girl. Go line up for the mechanics race. Sorry about that. We were just joking when we said it was you. Due to Holt Johnson being in the wrong race, we figured out real quick that that was a man behind the wheel or a former driver behind the wheel of that race car. It was obvious. Your winner in the Powderpuff open wheel is Misty Haynes. We knew pretty quick that that wasn't right. Race fans, here she is coming out of the race car. Another big round of applause for her. She's fixing the hair as she comes out. Misty, let's get around here where we can get pictures and everything. Congratulations on a big win. Nice job behind the wheel of the car. On the start, you would look like you were shot out of a cannon, had that lead. It even took the man driver, Holt, a hard time passing you. So great job behind the wheel.
Thank you. A lot of fun. I didn't know there was a man on behind the wheel there.
It was pretty quick. Me and Alan saw that the way he was driving that race car, former driver, and it was not a Powderpuff contestant, so that's why we brought you up here. We were convinced that you were the winner of this feature, and you were.
Well, I'll be honest. Whenever they pass me, I'm like, damn, that girl's got some balls on her.
I tell you what, it was a good race, and again, congratulations. Really good to see you in Victory Lane.
Thank you very much.
Tell us about the sponsors who made it possible. You don't know? Okay, HD Auto is a proud sponsor, and you better thank that guy right there.
Yeah, Nick, he let me drive the car. He probably won't let me drive anymore, but got one ride out of her.
Now we got to get Cameron out there so he can run the mechanics race, so we're going to go ahead and get you another round of and let Judy get some pictures right quick as she stands in front of it. Give her just a second, Nick, and we'll get her down there.